Blissful morning, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, or welcome to our channel. I am Natural of NaturalsTribe. For those of you that have never heard of NaturalsTribe, I am Natural. Welcome to the tribe. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button if you would. Just a small way to support us that don't cost you nothing. How about that? And if you're feeling a little generous, the Cash App is there, and the Super Chat is always open on our lives, which are every Monday if you care to join us. Thank you, and thank you. So I'm sitting here making a beautiful trade bead necklace. I don't know how many of you know about trade beads, but there's a great connection to our ancestors. That's why they're called trade beads, because our ancestors didn't have money back then. So they could trade and barter and pay their rent and buy food. So I'm also making me a beautiful cup of gingerRoot tea. Can you hold on one second? So anyway, I said this morning I was going to make my gingerRoot tea so strong that it smells like I'm in my kitchen when I'm home on the island of Grenada. By the way, for those of you that have never heard of Natural or NaturalsTribe, we are a dual citizen, so we reside in two places. Well, not really two places. I was born and raised here in lovely America. That's where I am now. And for the 10 years I've been on island, I've been coming here for June, July, and August. So of course, I booked my flight the other night. But our time has been extended. We're a dual citizen. I love exercising my dual citizenship. I just do. You know, conversations that are normal for me are, so let me give you an example. So I'm, yesterday I was 1 year divorced from a local and on island. And of course, I'm interested in dating again, right? And so this guy I had met some time ago, actually he lives in Trinidad, but he's Jamaican. So he was saying he's going home to Jamaica. He's not sure when he'll be back to Trini. You know, he'll be back, but he don't know how long and blah, 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 because his life is in Trini. And I said, wow, well, since my time has been extended here in America, I said, if you're still there around my Earth Day, which is December, then I'll fly over and hang out with you. That's normal conversation for me. He's like, wow, really? He said, I would love that. Now, see, that's what excites me. That's really, really what excites me. That's normal conversation. If I say, I'm gonna give you another example. Like I come here to do a market. The market has been so good for my business. I've been coming for the 10 years I've lived on island. June, July, and it's worth the plane ticket to fly here. So a guy came up and bought some sea moss and a couple copper bracelets from me. And he gave me his card and he said, wow, call me. I would love to take you out to lunch sometime. I said, well, I only got a couple more weeks left in America. I said, but if you'd like to fly back with me and we can get to know each other, we can make our first date on the island of Grenada. He said, Grenada? He said, oh no, I'm not getting on no plane. See, that's normal conversation for me because my life has been international and foreign for the last 20 years. 2006 is 2025. You do the math. Anyway, 18, 20 years, whatever. But to him, he was like, oh no. He pretty much almost snatched, he didn't snatch his card back and his number, but he was like, oh no, pretty much never mind. I ain't getting on no plane. And I'm like, it's that kind of short-minded person that can't date me. And I can't date either. Don't make nobody better or less than. It's just that I can see, okay, because like I'm a woman, I'm a goddess queen that loves being in the presence of a king man. Still loves being in the presence of. So that's why I don't even attempt to date in America, because another guy and we were talking the other day about just being attracted to each other. And he pretty much said he had to ask somebody's permission. I was like, I need a big grown ass man. King man with a passport. And I live one of those passport lives. Like, you have to have one. Because if you just have to have one. I'm not saying I would never fly to see you in America, but my home is not in this country. And I would love somebody who has an open enough mind to either travel, and then you got to think about, when it's time to date me, you got to think about, what if we, see, it's no need in wasting each other's time. I'm not into wasting your time. I'm not into wasting mine. So these are the kind of questions and conversations we'll be having. So you're going to have to be a conversationalist, somewhat intelligent, because hypothetically speaking, what if you and I decided, okay, we're really attracted to each other and maybe we'll come together? What would that look like? With me living on the island, I love the Caribbean, I love international living, I love living in Africa too, but I'm just saying, since Grenada has been the longest, the last 10 years, we'll say I love the Caribbean. And just say hypothetically you live somewhere else. Just say the guy that is interested in me, the Trini Jamaican, right? I don't want to live in Trini. No offense. I got plenty of people that I love. I've been there. I've spent time in Trini. When I was deciding where I was going to live, Trini, I went to Trini before I went to Grenada. It's just that Grenada won. Grenada won. Grenada won. What if we decided we were going to come together? Because I don't mind a long distance relationship, but I'd rather be underneath my king. I'd rather come home at night and we have dinner together. We have a cup of tea together in the morning. I'm not saying we got to be together, but I'm at that place in my life where I understand the importance of being touched and touching. And I'm not talking about sex. I understand the energy in that a human being benefits from. It's just like walking bare feet. It's imperative. Grounding. I'm talking about on the grass and the soil. Grounding is vitally important. Just as important as being touched and touching. I'm talking about being intimate with ourselves. And I'm just saying, y'all, life is beautiful. My necklace is coming out extra, extra nice. Look at this. Those are real trade beads, right? And I'm excited about my next life. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm excited about my next now. And it seems to be coming together on its own without me forcing it. I'm not into forcing anything anymore. Like I said, yesterday was 1 year. And just as I'm smiling today, I trust that he is smiling. I ain't trying to wish nothing bad on nobody. I'm not into that anymore. You understand? It's about growing and learning and being happy, not just for yourself, but for other people. I wish me all the best. I wish him all the best. And I believe it's time to start dating again. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I want to thank y'all. It's 1,600 plus of us. Y'all walked me through that this last year. This last year was difficult for me because it was a lot to it. It was a lot to it. And I can't thank y'all enough. Thank you, Tribe. So until we meet again, please like, subscribe, and share, and love and respect.